Yeah, I think communication is the biggest thing. We can't leave people on islands, as I like to say. Somebody's got to know where their help is going to be. Somebody's got to know what coverage we're going to run defensively.
What changed? I mean, and maybe it's a little bit of what you were talking about there with the communication defensively, but in your mind, what changed there in the second half? What let you guys, especially as you settled, it seemed like into that zone defense, really have a lot of success?
Well, we didn't want them to get easy shots. I felt like in the second half, most of their shots were contested. In the first half, they got a lot of wide open threes. But I think in the second half, when we went zone, it was more of a matchup. And I felt like every shot that they took was contested.
How good was that last 8 minutes from you guys? I mean, it seemed like it was very different than the first 32.
Yeah, we played desperate. We played like we didn't want to lose this game, and we just kept chipping away at the lead that they had. And once we got it tied, I think we had a good feeling in ourselves that we can win this one.
Have you guys looked ahead? Not to say you're overlooking Kennesaw or anyone else, but have you looked at the schedule for the month of January? It seems like you guys might be favored in maybe every game. Have you kind of looked at the road ahead, just coming these next few weeks to try to maybe build something, establish some consistency in that sense?
Not really. We haven't looked ahead. Go game by game really. I think the Kennesaw State game is another opportunity for us to see where we are, see where we want to be. We watched the film from the Notre Dame game, and we're going to go into this mindset game. We're going to play 40 minutes. Play it hard.
The zone at the end of the Notre Dame game, it's gotten a lot of discussion. Some people said it looked like a 2-3. Some people said it looked like 2-3 matchup. Some people even said it looked like 1-3-1 at one point in time. What was it?
It was, just getting the stop, just defensively.
Was it a 2-3 or was it?
It was just the rotation of the 2-3 when they swung the ball. Just when they swing it, different guys have to move. If a guy runs baseline, they got to cover the baseline guy. So it just depends on where the ball is at that time.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Yogi, the slow week here where you don't have as many games as you usually do, what has that allowed you guys to really work on, internally as far as the team goes?
What we worked on is spacing on the court. At times in the Notre Dame game, we weren't, running out. It was just very compact, I felt like. So we've just been working on spacing and, defensively just communicating.
Anything else for Yogi?
Well, we've seen short spurts of that in practice. And the main thing with him, we want to bring that out of him every time he steps on the court. OG's potential is as high as anyone I've seen, especially as a freshman. I don't think he even knows his own strength and power. But, I feel like the Notre Dame game was a big step for him in gaining that confidence and going out there and doing what he needs for, our team to be successful.
I had a chance to see him a lot in high school and AU, and he was so athletic and stronger than I think he even thought. Is he one of those guys you look at and think, man, he could take several steps? It's not just going to be one little step.
I mean, yeah, I definitely think so. And like I said, it's just with confidence, really. So that's the biggest thing. And, just going forward into it, we just got to find ways to bring that out of them.
I guess where do you guys go from here? How do you make sure that Saturday wasn't just, one win, but rather maybe something, the start of something bigger?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about mindset, really. Most of that game, we weren't really there focused defensively, giving up open three-pointers, shots like that. So, we just want to try and carry the second half, that mindset, into these next games.